How's it going? This is Hoiman, and today we're taking a look at the S.H.Figuarts Cure Diamond figure. So once again, this is a web exclusive figure, but you still get a window to see the figure inside. And at the top you just have pictures of the figure, same for the sides, and then you have legal stuff for the bottom. And in the back you have various pictures of the figure. And then just some more legal stuff as well. And to open the box, just lift open the side flap. And then you just lift open the front cover. And there's the figure all together with her accessories. So first you do get some instructions showing what the figure comes with and how to operate the accessories. So here's the figure itself, and like I mentioned with Cure Heart, this figure has received quite a few improvements over the older Precure figures, which I'll get to in a bit. But in terms of the sculpt, it looks really nice for the most part. Captures the character really well, pretty much from all angles. And then taking a closer look at the face, I feel that they've captured the likeness of the character really well. Just looks like her. And you move on to her hair, which is nicely sculpted. You can see some detailing in the strands of hair in the sculpt. And then these thinner parts here are slightly soft, but you still have to be careful of them. And then they are quite pointy as well, so you have to be careful. And then moving on to the back of the ponytail, you have the nice swirly sculpts on both sides. And then these really thin parts as well. And for the most part, they are flexible, but you still have to be careful just in case you break them. And then you have the large ponytail at the back, which is very nicely sculpted. Even has some light shading at the edge to bring out the detail. And then you have the swirl at the tip as well. And it is quite a solid piece, so you have to be careful of that. And I think the seam line here does kind of detract from the hair a bit, and it is somewhat noticeable, but it shouldn't be too bad. And this is one of the improvements I mentioned, is that although it's a large piece of hair on the back, it's actually hollow inside, so this makes the piece a lot lighter, so it doesn't weigh down the figure too much. But it still retains the nice sculpt. And then you have her ribbon here as well, which is nicely sculpted. There is a bit of a paint bleed with the glossy blue, but it's not too bad. And then moving down to the outfit, for the most part it's very well sculpted. And like with Cure Heart, a lot of it is softer material, so her shoulders are soft, the ribbon is soft, and then her whole skirt piece is soft as well. And this is to help with articulation, which I'll get to in a bit. But for now the sculpt is really nice, the ribbon's very nicely painted. And then the zigzaggy lines at the bottom of the skirt are very nicely painted as well. And then the pouch on the back is very smooth, but it's very nicely painted and it's very clean for the most part. And then down to her shoes, again, very nicely sculpted and nicely painted. So for articulation, the neck is on a single ball joint, so she can look down about that much. She can look up that much, not really a whole lot due to the sculpt of the hair. But she can lean her head side to side and then also twist as well. And then the ponytail is on a ball joint, so you can move it back and forth as well as side to side, and you can slightly twist it as well. For the shoulder, it's on a ball joint, so you can move the arm about however you like. And then it's on the hinge as well, so you can bring your arm out to the side. Because this piece is soft material, it allows just for that little bit extra movement. You can also bring her arm forward, bring her arm back, and then she has the bicep swivel, and then a single jointed elbow, and then she has this ball jointed wrist as well. For the torso, it's on a single ball joint, so she can lean forward about that much, lean back that much, can lean side to side as well as twist, and because the ribbon is soft, it allows for a bit more movement. And down to the waist, it's on a ball joint, so you can move the legs about however you want. You can twist them as well. And then each leg is on a ball joint, so she can kick about that far to the side, kick forward that much, kick back that much. Has the thigh swivel, has a single jointed knees, and then she has the ball jointed ankle, so you can go back that much, forward that much, tilt side to side, as well as twist. I didn't mention this before, but the skirt is actually in two different pieces. So you have the large skirt on the back, but then you have this small piece on the front here, which is kind of on a hinge. And it is actually a solid piece. So that's to help with the leg articulation. So for the most part, she has all the articulation you'd expect a Figuarts figure to have. And thanks to the softer pieces in the shoulders and the skirt, it allows for a bit more range of motion, so you should be able to get all the poses you'd want. But that's the figure. Let's take a look at the accessories. For faces, she comes with a default smiling face, a happy smiling face, a winking face, and an angry shouting face. For hands, she comes with a pair of open palmed hands, and then she also comes with a rack of hands, so 2 chopping, 4 various hands hold her weapons, 2 fists, and 1 extra hand to hold her weapon as well. She also comes with a pair of hands to do the diamond shaped, which is 1 solid piece, so it's nice. And then she also comes with an extra neck joint, which is to help support her hair, but like I showed, she can hold her head up pretty well, but it's still nice that they included this. She also comes with a pad, which is very nicely sculpted and detailed, but I think it would have been nice if there was some sort of hole to hold up the piece in place. She also comes with a main weapon, very nicely sculpted and detailed, nice use of the translucent blue and then the translucent reds for the handles. She also comes with her other weapon, which is opened up into a bow, again nicely sculpted and detailed, and this piece can be removed. She also comes with a fairy, nicely sculpted and detailed, and then she does have a ball jointed head as well. And then finally she comes with a display base, so it has the character's name and some detailing, and then you have the stand itself. So my final thoughts are, overall this is a very nice looking figure. It's very well sculpted, good range of articulation, and it's just overall a good representation of the character. But I do have some gripes with the figure, and I already mentioned that there is a seam on the hair, and like Cure Heart, her ankle joints are relatively loose as well. They're a bit more tighter, but they're still loose, so she still has a bit of trouble standing on her own without a stand. And because she's a web exclusive, the price of her is quite expensive as well, and for whatever reason, this figure just seems to be especially more pricey. But from what I've seen in recent years, her price has kind of gone up, but also up as well. So if you can find her for a decent price, then I'm sure you won't be disappointed with the purchase. And if you're a fan of this character or the show, then I can still recommend this figure. That's my review. Thank you for watching and enjoy some pictures.